holds an eyebrow trimmer in her hand. Eyes locked on the $1,000,000 evening gown. She cuts without hesitation. The remodeling was completed quickly. The assistant's arm was cut by accident, but she seems to be immersed in her passion for creation, oblivious to the assistant's injury. Instead, he excitedly raised the assistant's hand, saying shocking words.
Fabrics? You get me red like that?
She was the legend of the fashion world, the Baroness who was known as the Demoness, a woman who made countless people worship her, but who would have thought that it was such a figure who stood at the pinnacle? In the end, she would be defeated by a small, unassuming assistant beside her. The name of this small assistant is Cruella. Because of her black and white hair, she has been treated as a freak since she was a child. She was ostracized at school. At first, she tried to get along with everyone, but then she realized that when facing school bullies, you have to fight violence with violence. She beat the hell out of those bullies. The result was naturally less discipline from the faculty, but that didn't change anything. Her war with the bullies continued. More and more disciplinary records were added to her file. Finally, one day, Cruella's mom was called to the school. The head teacher regretfully told her that Cruella had been expelled. Then the mother and daughter didn't care about the result. It was as if they had seen it coming. That was the end of Cruella's school career. To change things, Mom decided to take her to London to try her luck. Before leaving, she put on her best dress. She wanted to ask her former friend, the Baroness, to see if she could borrow some money for an emergency. Mom told Cruella to stay in the car, but the young Cruella could not stand the loneliness. Soon she saw a woman wearing a dress made of a mixture of fur and chiffon. She was curious in her heart. Sneaking out of the car, she wanted to get a closer look. Cruella followed the woman all the way to a gilded hall. She sneaked under the dining car. Only then did she realize that there was a lively fashion show going on. All kinds of beautiful clothes dazzled her eyes. For the first time, she felt that she had found something she really liked. She also wanted to design clothes that would turn heads like this. The fashion show was like a spark. It lit the flame of her dream in her little heart. But just as she was watching, her puppy suddenly ran out from under the food cart. Cruella hurriedly tried to go after her, but the next second she was grabbed by the housekeeper.